Boom, boom, boom. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit. It's pre-market hours right now. I'm up 212 on ticker symbol DGAS. I've just been watching it. I kind of missed out on a really huge move that it had, but it's all good. I'm still pretty happy with where it is that I am for the day to an extent. I'm up 212. Can't really complain. But DGAS had a huge sell-off. I saw that natural gas was consolidating at this general support around like 4.25, and it just shot up. And this shot up like around 5 o'clock, and I'm able to trade at 5 o'clock. So I got a little upset since I've been up since 3 o'clock. I was literally just watching it. Here we go. So DGAS is now starting to consolidate, and I just want to get some skin in the game. So I'm going to go in, trying to get filled, but again, it's kind of hard during pre-market hours. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm really getting filled, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good morning. Hope you guys are all having a good start. And yeah, wow, okay, I really need to get filled. Nope. Again, some of you guys might be like new to pre-market hours and asking, well, Ricky, what the heck? Why aren't you getting filled? Again, this ticker doesn't move up here while we're in pre-market hours. Here, give me one quick second and I'll explain myself. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's this spread, right, between the bid and the ask. This is what people are selling it for. This is what people are wanting to buy it for. I want to get closer to the bid than I do want to get to the ask. If I put in a limit order right now at 56.44, I will 100% get filled. And there it goes. Natural gas is already pushing up. I'm not going to get filled. Watch me get overlapped. I should have. Again, I didn't know 100% that natural gas. I've been seeing that natural gas is consolidated here during pre-market hours. So all I was doing was, when natural gas was overextended, I would buy a little bit. When it begins to sell off, I'd buy a little bit more. And then when it peaks down, I would sell my position on DGAS. And same thing right now, right? That's consolidating. It makes sense on why I would want to get filled. But yeah, just not getting filled as of right now. So I just kind of like want to show you like it's very boring during pre-market hours. If you guys think it's boring trading within the day, it's even more boring, pre-market, because like there's not a lot of like volatility. Usually there's not, and yeah, I mean I feel like I did pretty good job with when I sold my position. So I sold my position literally like 2 minutes before I went live. So at 6:46, right now it's like 6:52. I sold at 56.75. Why did I sell there? I feel like I sold at a pretty decent price point. It hit highs of 56.84. But just looking at previous patterns, right? Like we saw that it got rejected around like $57 last time. I don't care about like exact price points. I knew that natural gas was within this like general area when it sold off, and it was right here. It's within this general area of a support, and it makes sense on why it would bounce. So because of that, I made the action of selling. Again, I had a reason to, and it made sense. It doesn't have to continue to sell off and hit that exact $57 price point for DGAS, right? So all I wanted to focus on was locking in profits, and that was it. So as of right now, I'm kind of just trying to like scalp it. So meaning like buying and selling multiple times within the pre-market hours. I don't know if you guys were able to stay up to date. So I should be able to pop up your guys' thing. Sorry, give me one quick second. Let me, oh, there's not many of you. We usually have 1,400 people that tune in live, and there's 300 of you. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to go live for over an hour today, I guess. Yeah, wow, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, we'll test it out. A lot of you guys, I got a lot of good feedback based on the video that we did yesterday of actually trading during pre-market hours. So not bad, and super pumped. A lot of you guys enjoyed it. A lot of you guys found it very informative, and we can kind of go from there. So, buenos dias. Do you speak Spanish? Of course, Alonso. I don't speak Spanish during the live streams, but my mom pretty much doesn't speak any English. And yeah, I learned how to speak Spanish because of my family. So, well, nobody expects Ricky to. Oh, okay. Nice little roast there. I'll take it. Uh, home with pink eye. Let's have a green day to pay the doctor bill. Mucho gusto. I agree. I've had pink eye once. Sweet. What's up? What's up? Don't you think that you guys is bullish? Yeah. So let me actually analyze and explain like why. So 100%. You guys and natural gas are showing signs of an uptrend. 100%. Like, all right, there we go. I got filled. Yikes. I got filled at what? So with 200 shares at 56.04. So happy I did that. That I brought my price point down. So yeah, natural gas is pushing up. Let me explain to you this. Natural gas as of right now, and we'll do like a 2-day analysis. Do you see like the high points, right? Do you see, all I try to look at are previous patterns, right? And it just looks within the past 48 hours. The high points are around 42 to 46. Normally where it gets rejected. Within the day, it's around 42 to 43 where it normally gets rejected. But during pre-market hours yesterday, it hit highs of about like 46, and that's kind of like where it consolidated. So that's kind of like, you know, the high point. It's not really a good deal based off of recent patterns. And kind of like the low points, again, trying to get a feel of what that is. I can look back 24 hours, you know, and altogether feel comfortable that yes, I do see like you guys as something that is trending up, but it's not a good deal. So, and right now I'm really just scalping it. So right now, because it's pre-market hours, I don't want to go in with a lot, right? Because the volatility can be crazy, and all of a sudden, if natural gas pushes up, because the volume, there's not that many people trading during pre-market hours, this thing can shoot up, and if there's not enough like people like buying, then I might not be able to sell my position, right? So altogether, I'm like comfortable with the 2 to maybe 300 shares, and I'm just going to keep it at that. So as of right now, yes, you guys is bullish with the understanding that it's overbought. It's reaching a territory where it's no longer a good deal, and it's the exact opposite for, you know, DGAS. It's now at the support, right? So we could find like these general areas as a support, and then these general areas as a resistance around like 60 to 61, right? Or even if I want to be more conservative. So we'll do this, and then we'll extend that to the right, boom, right? We'll extend this to the right, boom. The low points and the high points, and then there's this like range. So right now, natural gas is still 100% bullish. If you don't feel comfortable trading it and you don't have that confirmation, obviously, right, that it's trending up, don't trade it. That's simple, right? If you don't feel comfortable with it and you're like, okay, well, natural gas as of right now is the one that's bullish, I'm going to trade that, or it's bullish, but it's too overbought, not enough of the opportunity cost or marginal profit is worth it for my day trade. So I'm going to hold off. So I'm going to wait for either this to continue to show signs that it's going to break these previous resistance levels, which is possible, right? Just because it's a previous resistance doesn't mean that it can't break above it. But with that understanding, or I could wait for the break below this and see if it begins to sell off. So multiple different things can happen. So I feel like I got in. Again, I'm down on my position right now, $36. Or it keeps going back and forth. But altogether, I feel like I'm extremely comfortable with my position size. Isn't too much. It's $10,000. It's about 1/3 of what my normal position size is. I might add another, 100 shares, 200 shares max, be at around $20,000. But I don't need to. Like, I feel extremely comfortable. So you should post a few more videos during the bad trades so we can see how you handle it. Okay. Are you talking about like how I thought I made a bad trade yesterday? So like type of videos, or like a red day? I try to recap, my red days when they're here. You guys see me trade live every day, so I tried to like recap those as much as possible. I try to avoid them as much as possible, as in like to not have red days. And I feel like I'm pretty consistent in that. But yeah, you let me know. Alrighty. Here we go. So I'm going to go back to the 1 day, 1 minute chart. And this is what we have going on as of right now. Again, a lot of consolidation. I have some skin in the game. Ooh, sell off. Natural gas is still pushing up, so I'm watching it on my second screen. Again, just a nice little friendly reminder that I have my second screen. There it goes. It's pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. And based off of previous patterns, there's a slight little resistance right around this area. Again, we're reaching a territory where it's not the best deal, but it 100% can continue to uptrend. So, how's life? Jake the Flying Snake. Life is pretty good. Can't complain, right? So, nothing to not be happy about. Video or any thoughts on time management? I have a video on that, I thought. I should probably word it more like how to manage your time as a day trader. Probably that would probably be do better, and it's not such a fancy name. But yeah, I'll have to find it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if /CL had a huge push up, then that means that gosh should be. Yep, nice little push up, and then UWT, nice little push up. There we go. Ooh, natural gas just broke above a certain price point. What is that? 4.40, super overbought. There we go. And there it goes, back at that resistance. And it could 100% continue to uptrend as it looks like it is. Let's see what happens. Now I'm down on that position. What's new? Can you do another video on saving money? I don't know, like, what else to talk about other than just, like, save as much money as possible. I don't know, like, really. I find it to be a pretty simple concept. I don't know how much, maybe if I can find a creative way on how to position it, but I don't know, it's pretty simple. You just don't spend it. Don't buy nice things that, you know, aren't necessarily essential if you're not in a position to afford them. Ooh, I like that. 9.55% above my daily goal of 3.33%. Even 3.33%, Irving, is like pretty aggressive per day. Like, that's like my goal. And I'm not trying to say that like don't have that, but like that's pretty aggressive, especially if you're kind of just getting started. I mean, all power to you, and if you're able to do it and you're comfortable, great. Just don't overexert yourself, and don't put too much pressure on you or on yourself to overtrade. But yeah. There we go. Alrighty. So let's not look at that number, just so no emotions are. There it goes. Natural gas is still pushing up, so we're going to see this thing drop right back down here. So MTK Florida, do I think that it's bad to have a dollar goal versus a percentage goal? Not necessarily. Like percentage or dollar, like whatever resonates best with you. If you feel like you're chasing the dollar too much or too often, I mean, it's the same thing, right? Because if you're chasing a percentage, it's the same exact thing. I think just the overall picture of percentage, like because we're not attached to it as much as like I think the dollar value emotionally, that if we aim for a percentage growth goal, it just allows us to become more like composed. But all power to you on whatever it is that you want to do. And if it's working well for you, then great. And if it's not, then maybe, yeah, go for a percentage growth goal. But I don't think it's bad. It's just, different. Oh my gosh, this thing sold off. yeah, natural gas just made higher highs for the day. Okay, so super solid push up. Yep, so you guys were right. Natural gas being bullish on the day. Looks like I just gave back all my profits. Yeah, and some. I'm down now on the day. Look, down $86. Hooey. Go. Let's see. So I get previous resistance. Yeah, it looks like it's still picking up. So no confirmation of a reversal just yet. This thing is still selling off. For right now, I'm down about $50. And yeah, it's still pushing up. So I'm going to give it like a little bit longer to try to see, because natural gas right now with like the MACD. Yeah, but the MACD is not even playing a huge role. But the RSI, obviously a little bit more on the overbought side. I want to see if it shows signs of a peak formation. If we start to make lower lows, there we go. But the thing that's going to be the biggest like concern is going to be this EMA line. It's been doing a really good job around this area, showing signs of a support. So if we don't see it break and we see it consolidate around this EMA line, so around this general area, even if it goes a little bit below it and doesn't make lower lows, then I might want to make the decision to get out of DGAS. Yeah, so okay, I'm up $20 on the day. We're back. Green. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna get rejected again. So let me have my order ready. Nope. So sell, limit, 100%. We have to change the day to EXT because we're trading during extended hours. And then I have to put up a plan in place where, okay, right now it's trading between 54.70, 55. Let's see. So we're gonna go with the limit order. Let's check this out. Where we at? All right. Made 3.7% on my UGAS order. Congratulations. Yeah, you guys definitely called it out. So I did see that it was showing signs, of that bull flag pattern. It's super overbought. And it makes sense on why it would pull back. But again, don't trade against the pattern. And we obviously saw a bear flag pattern here with it making lower lows and the horizontal support, and then boom, broke below it. So there it goes, pushing right back up again. It's hard to see with this because there's not enough volume here, but obviously these candles are much more filled, much easier to see. It has like this little consolidation like area like right here as like kind of like a resistance, and it kind of just continues to consolidate. So it's consolidating right above the EMA line, kind of like what we expected. So it's a either sell, just to be conservative and like lock in the profits or cut my losses, right, around that 4.4 in fear of it continuing to go up, or risk it to get the biscuit and wait for it to confirm either a break above or a break below. I don't think any of the, so it's not us that are sending any of the affiliate links. So we sent out that post yesterday about, who wants to become an affiliate and the different requirements that you have to meet. It's teachable. That's going to be managing the affiliates just so it's more automated and efficient for both parties. So yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date once we know kind of like what's going on. Here we go. All right. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. I like how like right as the market's about to open and I'm like now trading live, now I get really tired. It's like, where was this, tiredness or sleepiness 3-4 hours ago? I literally was gonna go live at 5 o'clock at market open. I just was like, I don't want to bother people, and then I'm gonna have to go live again, and I'm gonna be so dead, right? I'm gonna have to take, yeah. But I still got like 3-4 hours of sleep, so I'm good. I fell asleep yesterday at like 11. That's pretty early, so, or more early than, a lot earlier than what I normally sleep. Here we go. Natural gas selling off. Or I thought. Let's see. Let's see them lower lows. Yikes. I want to see this trend down and then go, and then I can go here and then click sell and then sell at 60 and go cha-ching, and then I'm done trading. That would be nice. But most likely what's going to happen, I'm in and it's going to go boo, 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 boo. Okay, I need to stop. You're making me yawn. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty tired. So let's try to see if we can put some music. You think that's... Yeah, let's put on some music. I need you guys to comment. Oh shoot, natural gas is pushing up. All right. So I'm gonna need you guys to comment, and I just need a bunch of comments. So we're just gonna say, like, early bird gets the worm, about us trading in the morning, whatever it is that you want to say, and go from there. Ready? So I'm gonna introduce you guys real quick. All right. What's going on, guys? Here with the Learn Plan Profit team, trading live right now. I want you guys to see how amazing these people are. Ready, set, go. Oh, that was weak. That was weak. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, that was my fault. Let's try it one more time. I forgot that there's like a delay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right as I begin to speak, then that's when you need to type it in, okay? All right, ready? So right as I start speaking, start typing. Ready? And then just continue to paste it. So copy, paste. All right. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I want to show you how amazing and how early these people wake up that are part of Learn Plan Profit. Check this out. Here we go. Again, if you want to be a part of the squad, guys, swipe up. All right, I love that. That is so... I'm going to need all of your guys' Instagram names, and then I'm going to tag you. How about that? So I'm going to call it early birds. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, shoot. All right, perfect. Let's see. Okay, I'm down to do it. So you guys if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys should be able to see it. I'll put all of your... I'm not going to be able to tag all of you, but I'll record it, and then I'll just post it. All right, ready? All right, and if you... All right, so as I start speaking, I need you guys to start posting your tags. Ready? So ready, set, go, and then... All right, so obviously the Learn Plan Profit group got to... Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I mess up all the time. So obviously the Learn Plan Profit team... Okay. So I need to give the Learn Plan Profit team credit, right? So if you guys want to follow them, check this out. Here we go. All right, I hope you guys see your usernames. There we go. Oh, be sure to follow each one of them. Maybe I should tag them. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness. I like it. Thank you guys again so much for... So check this out. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's there. It's there. I have to plug you guys. All right. So natural gas is looking bullish again. Easiest way to put it. This woke me up. I like it. Hey, some people get woken by a shower or something like that. No, but we get awakened by a dingleberry messing up and struggling to... Wow, this thing's really pushing up. All right. Back to business. Okay. I like how it's not making higher highs anymore, though. It's really now struggling to make higher highs. I mean, that's a good like sign for DGAS, but music off now. Okay. Ooh, my LPP hoodie comes in today. Super happy to hear that. You're gonna need if any of you guys have TechBuds apparel and you guys start receiving your orders, as you guys should, from like the Black Friday sale, tag me on Instagram. Tag me and tag TechBuds Apparel, and we'll shout you out. So we'll for sure do that. Hopefully you guys can get like a couple. Like every time that I shout someone out, their name gets like 1,000 or 2,000 sticker taps. I don't know how many followers they get from it, but you know, you guys are amazing. You guys deserve it. So just let me know. There's one shout out that I did that it was shouting out one of my buddies that does extremely well. And I shouted him out, and it literally got almost exactly as many sticker in like 7 hours. He got 12,000 sticker taps. So it was the most I've ever seen. Yeah, so we had a couple people that were saying certain things about like they haven't received their order yet from Cyber Monday. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 7 to 10 business days. So business days that, and because of like the holiday and because of like, I'm not too sure if George W. Bush, if it's in observance of that, added another day. But altogether, like all the orders should be out. If it's like more than that and you guys still haven't received it, then feel free to message us and we can help you out with being able to track the order. Okay, don't. Sounds good. I'll be sure to look out for your direct message. Report does come out today. Yep. Natural gas report. Market opens in 8 minutes. Are you staying for the natural gas report? I'm not too sure. Can I please get the name of the previous song? It's all by No Copyright Sounds. So all the songs are all... They're supposed to be. Yeah, reports 1 hour after the market opens, if I'm not mistaken. Is the giveaway today? No, the giveaway should be tomorrow. I don't know because this giveaway was supposed to be, because remember we were saying that we're going to do like every week or every other week. So I'm not too sure which one that we are doing today. So I have to check back with the team and see which one we're going to be doing. Because I think we did the $500 giveaway for Learn Plan Profit members last week. And I think it's next Saturday that we're doing the laptop and the $500. Do you have a cool playlist in Spotify? No. I'm like I always ask my friends what songs they listen to. Not really much. Not too into that. Let's check this out. /CL. Perfect. Look how overbought it is. Look how overextended. Let's see if this thing begins to sell off, it might make a good day trade for DWT, and like Gush most likely is going to pull back as well. So let's see where that's at. So LABD, where's that at? Not much activity there. So here we go. TQQQ looking a little bit on the overbought side. Might be time for, the SMA line acting as a resistance for this thing to sell off. Let's check it. Look at this. Oh, natural gas broke above. Natural gas trying to be bullish again. Means you guys is pushing up. It's someone's birthday? Or thoughts on apparel specifically for LPP members? Like exclusive? That'd be super cool. I don't know how I suck at apparel. Like I'm really like, I don't even come up with the designs or anything like that. I sometimes come up with like some of the names, but I just don't have the best style. So, but I like the idea. So that's definitely something that we have like weekly meetings and we talk about like designs and stuff like that. So we'll definitely take that into consideration. How do you enter the giveaway? You just have to be enrolled in Learn Plan Profit. So congrats. And even if you don't we're doing a giveaway of $500 just to incentivize like our members. You don't have to be a new member or nothing like that. The only ones when you sometimes have to be a new member is like the $500 and the laptop giveaway. You have to be a new member for that week. But other than that, the $500 giveaway that we do normally twice a month is just for any member. Like you don't have to do anything special. You get the list of people that are enrolled in Learn Plan Profit, and that's it. Tall size hoodies, just saying. I like that. Yeah. I'm 21 today. Ooh, Daniel. What's up? What's up? Happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day. The big 2-1. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Are we up or are we down? We're down. We're down on the overall open, so 55.83. It's around right here. A lot of consolidation. I like that, yeah. So we can implement different types of giveaways. Maybe one giveaway a month can be to like a random member, and then another giveaway can incentivize or act as an incentive for those that are doing well within our community. I like that. So, but I just want to make sure for those that are just getting started that they also like possibly, I don't know. We'll yeah. I like it. Thank you again for the suggestion. Thank you, Luis. Ricky, how many hours do you sleep? I would like to say that I get like 5 hours of sleep majority of the time. 5 to maybe 6. I don't know. Probably not. But like at least 3. Sometimes 2, depending on what I'm doing. What do you think about the LPP apparel design competition? That could be something, and maybe we could like pay you for the design if we like it. We'll have to create like an outlet for that, right? So a page where you could submit your designs. Yeah. The December beard challenge, because I can't grow a beard. RG Henson, you punk. I can't grow a beard. It's a Discord channel for a shirt. Let's see. Yeah, so you guys are showing signs of just a lot of consolidation, but it was consolidating around this area mainly, and now it's still pushed up. So it's still kind of making higher highs. So again, let's not be so quick to jump the gun. Every time that you're about to like say, okay, this is a reversal, then just ask yourself, is it? Again, if you're trading the other one, or let's say you were on the other side of the spectrum, right? And trading UGAS instead of DGAS or DGAS instead of UGAS, what would you be saying to try to convince yourself that like, just always try to speak about the pros of both sides and then ask yourself which one outweighs the other. And just be real with yourself, regardless of what honestly, that's what I try to do. And you guys see it all the time where like yesterday I was trading DGAS and I wanted DGAS to like push up, but obviously you're like, a lot of people were still in UGAS and it was them trading against me. But I'm just like, you guys are right. You know, there is something that's going in your favor, but ultimately I feel like the direction was in my favor. There we go. Watch out for all these alerts. Market's open. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. We're live. Okay. Oh, turn down the volume for the bell. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it's like right next to. Are you still in DGAS, Ricky? I am. Yeah. I was like, DGAS went below 56. What? Natural gas with a lot of consolidation. Just a sitting game now. I want to see /CL. Ooh, it's revived again. I mean, it's still pushing up. So. What do I think about DWT today? I think that we'd really need some form of confirmation of this thing making higher highs. So it's still selling off right now. It's still extremely bearish. But yeah, it could definitely be due for a reversal. But on the 180-day analysis, yeah, it's back at kind of that support, right? So yeah, we'll see. I think it's interesting. Something to watch, right? I actually kind of like it. So we just need more confirmation, and then we'll follow up with it. I don't really see myself trading this, so I'm just going to remove it since I don't care for it. TQQ. I think that this one's going to sell off today, no? Yeah, it's showing signs of a sell-off. So, SQs. Let's check it. Holy moly. Here we go. Set these alerts and see them higher highs. Or if it breaks and makes lower lows, we want to be kept up to date on both sides. Rejected. A lot of consolidation. All right, give me one quick second. I ran out of water in my throat. Oh man. Of course. Of course. Yeah, but I'm gonna go grab water real quick if that's cool. It's gonna be like 2 minutes or 1 minute, like less than a minute. Alrighty. There it goes. Let's see. Yeah, it's still looking all right. I want to see if no, it's just too overbought. Like I was thinking, I was like, what if I just get in to get some skin in the game? But no, it just wouldn't make sense. Yikes! No, thank you. Volatility is too low. There it goes. It's definitely pushing up. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely bullish. But it's just like, do I really want to buy at the highest point? Maybe if we get a break of resistance, I'll decide to get in. Let me check. Let's see. Daniel, you cracked me up. Boom, 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 made $50. What's going on, Chandler? Congrats. Lucas, I probably will end it like a little bit earlier than usual, but I'll probably end it at like 8 a.m. So in 24 minutes. I don't know. Depends on if it's like, if there's not a lot of activity, if it continues to consolidate like this, then yeah, I'll probably end it at that time. But if it's much more active, then if I'm trading, I don't mind trading live with you guys. So. Just wanted to be worth it for both people, right? There's no reason to watch me trade live if I'm not doing anything. So. Ooh, nice. And there goes freaking natural gas. Yeah, there it goes. Popping up again. Cut it out, natural gas. Stop it. So again, this isn't a confirmation, but it's just consolidating, right? So we need to see consolidation and higher highs. Am I going to stay for the natural gas report? Again, guys, I don't know. So I will let you know as we get closer to that time. So thank you for bringing it up, though. Yeah, of course. So SQs still getting rejected, still making lower lows. You know, although that TQs is super overbought, it's still showing signs of a downtrend. It's actually selling off pretty aggressively right now. So again, if you're struggling to identify, like right now TQQs, like we were talking about, right, is the one that's trending up, but it's super overbought. So then you ask yourself, is the margin of profit even worth it? Like, is it going to continue to uptrend? It might not be worth it. So then you need to give it time for it to identify, is this thing going to continue to make higher highs, or is this thing that is actually so overbought actually going to pull back? And if it's going to pull back, then you have to wait for that confirmation of direction. So it's a time factor, and just giving it more time to identify what it's going to be doing, and to making sure also the opportunity cost and the risk is worth it. Go, popped up and popped down. Boom. Natural gas popping up on Friday. Look at this. Look at the RSI. Yeah, it just continues to do the same thing. It is. It's bullish. I chose the wrong side today. But now it's so overbought that I don't want to sell at the very bottom, and it's most likely going to like recover. So now I have to wait for it to pull back. Again, I don't want to sell at the very bottom, right? So I'll have my sell order ready. Actually, no, it's still pushing up. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, but again, it could still cover quite a bit, and it doesn't have to get rejected by the SMA line, as it doesn't always bounce. You know? Yeah, I need to give it time for it to identify its direction. Let's see. All right, the RSI is now pulling back. Let's see where this goes. I'm down quite a bit. I could only imagine. Let's check it. Let's see. What's the damage? Yikes. Sorry. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Oh, you can see it. Here we go. So look, it pulled back, and if this thing begins to make higher highs, I'm gonna have to sell my degas position, as I don't want. Yeah, that was bad. I just need to give it more time to identify its direction. So I am down $717 on the day. Fridays are not my days, huh? I've had pretty consistent, not consistent red days, but usually they're on Fridays. Maybe I just get too excited. Yeah, no, I'm good. And again, market's been open for about 15 minutes, so I can't complain. I still have the rest of the day to recover that, so we're all good. I know, right? I seem to lose on Fridays. Oh shoot, not natural gas. I don't want to buy that, but just gonna try to ride the wave. And yeah, we're approaching a resistance. Watch me just be on the wrong side of everything today. Wouldn't surprise me. Wow. You guys is overbought, but you guys has been overbought since it's been here at the 140 price point. So again, looking at previous patterns, if we're going based off of that, after it broke above like the 140 to 141, it's been overbought since then. All this has just been momentum of it pushing up and continuing to break resistance levels. So the idea of it's not necessarily FOMO. It's just, again, I didn't have to go in so aggressive with a large position, but it continues to break resistance levels. And I mean, if you've watched me trade during pre-market hours this morning, you guys could see that, yes, it pushes up and then it pulls back, and then it pushes right back up again, it consolidates, pulls back, and then pushes up, pulls back, consolidates, and then just continues to do the same thing. So, yeah, I am looking at the MACD and the RSI, but the volatility on this one is pretty solid as of right now. So, yeah, and I definitely could have gotten in at probably a better price point. There we go. I'm gonna sell 100 of the shares. Yeah, should have not gone in with that much originally. All right, so I have 100 shares. I'm comfortable there. Great. Let's see. Next resistance is 150. Here we go. There goes natural gas. I think that was a pretty solid resistance there. There we go. Just broke the resistance. Did you guys see the ask? The ask went up to 148.39, and there we go. Let's see. Boom. Oh. Okay, so natural gas is now starting to pull back a little bit. There it goes, 5-day. Thank you, Adam. All right, the MACD on natural gas just got a sell signal, and I think there it goes. Yeah, this consolidation is like super annoying. Um, right, all right. Let's see. Now it's making lower lows. Let's see, but it's overall. So again, it pushes up, peaks out, pulls back, consolidates, and then pushes up, pulls back, consolidates. So kind of over it. There's a sell-off. Yeah, let's see. All right, so the natural gas report comes out in about 35 minutes. So let's see what happens here. The MACD now looks a little bit, so looking at previous resistance levels for like natural gas and support levels, look at this and what you guys think. Again, it's still selling off, but based off previous patterns, there's a slight little resistance around this general area. So it makes sense on why when it would pull back, if it could potentially consolidate there and then continue to push up. But it's going to be too much time that it's going to need to like, it pushed up, sold off. It needs time for it to consolidate and then push back up again to recover all this for me to be back like on top. So altogether, it's like, I don't know if it's going to even be worth it because the natural gas report is going to come out. I'm not going to hold it, obviously, over the natural gas report. I want to buy the dip on whatever sells off, especially if natural gas sells off. I think I could make a majority of the money back on that. So we'll see. Alrighty. See. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely showing signs of an uptrend, but we just need more confirmation of its direction. Watch out for the resistance on the EMA line. The MACD is curving in. My MACD on this one is curving in. Why is that? 12, 26, 9. Ah. My EMA line over here is set at. Okay. Alright, the MACD is curving back in. RSI is picking right back up. Candle's now above the EMA line. We'll see if it holds. Sweet, sweet. Not a lot of talking today, right? My goodness. Oh. Yeah, that resistance at 147 looks like it's pretty strong right now. Here we go. There we go. Natural gas just broke above it. Boom, pushed up. Natural gas picking back up. Did he miss your workout this morning? No, I don't work out in the morning. Let's see. What's going on, Jason? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Pulling back once again. Just Here we go. It's Alan. How was I able to control myself when I was down on my position? First of all, like the dollar amount that I had invested. Did you see when I sold I had 100 shares that I sold at 14830, and I had 200 shares total, right? So I sold 100 shares. My position size was too big. It was too overbought. Didn't feel comfortable. So I knew that it was bound to pull back. And then we also, I mean, its overall direction is something that kind of like reassured me. But altogether, you never truly know, right? So I would say that it was the dollar value that, I mean, I was down, but I'm not investing like a 100% position size. So I was okay with that. Its also direction was, I thought, in my favor. And yeah, it looks like it's getting rejected again. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're all waiting for the natural gas report. So there it goes. Now we're starting to see it definitely make like lower highs and stuff like that. So I like to take kind of like a step back and zoom out and kind of just like look at it. And you could see that, again, it's reaching a general area where it's a little bit more on the overbought side. So it's bound to pull back, right? Is it going to pull back but then continue its direction for the day? Option, right? Or is it going to pull back and then bounce on the SMA line? Possibility. Or is it going to pull back and truly come back down to, like 129, right? Possibly. So there's a lot of supports that it has before it gets down to, its overall low point of the day. So I have 100 shares. Yeah, I mean, is it realistic for someone to like plan their trade? I wouldn't really like, especially with the volatility of like natural gas and stuff like that. That's not something that like I wouldn't plan a day trade and stuff like that. I'm sure you can, but the success rate, like, it's just, yeah. I mean, because so many things change as it's transitioning, right? I mean, you could follow with a stop loss. You could have a OCO bracket where it like sells at an exact price point, but all of a sudden, if the direction changes or a certain indicator changes, then that's something that you want to be able to observe. So I just don't know if that would be the safest. That's not something that I would necessarily want to encourage. Payton. Dude, I'm over this. Oh, shoot. Yep, just digging myself in a bigger hole, right? That was bad. Alrighty. Yeah. So at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna wait it out. So. Oh yeah, am I down another day? Of course. I'm down $839, 122 on UGAS and 217 on DGAS. The sad part is that I was up like $212 on DGAS, so that was almost like a $900 loss. And on UGAS, I was up like $50 or $60, something like that. So nothing crazy, but yeah. Yeah, so again, not too worried about it as long as I trade smart on the natural gas support. That's what's important. With a nice little like a decent trade again, I think that we could do it. So, but again, I have to make sure that I'm set up for it. So, I just didn't want to be caught into like the loop of not of still being stuck in a position. There it goes. Weird. Yep. Still up on the week. So again, can't be too discouraged. There you go. Natural gas is making lower lows. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm going to grab a little snack real quick. We still have about like 10 minutes. Do you guys mind if I... No, there's no reason to. I was going to say I'd take a 10-minute break, but... Well, Wow, there it goes. I want to grab like a quick little snack and then come back. So I don't know if I should just leave the live stream like this, but the natural gas report comes out in 20 minutes. So obviously you guys want me to stay for it. And obviously I want to stay for it as I want to trade it. But yeah, I'm going to, there it goes. All right, sweet. Sweet. All right. I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey, look, it's back at where I bought it at, $47.50. What's new? Ooh. There we go. We were right. There we go. Wow. There we go. Looks like there might be a change of direction. We're probably going to need to give it a little bit more time for it to pull back and fully consolidate and break above. Look at the resistance at the SMA line acted as yesterday. But yeah, looks like a good amount of them that we're talking about are playing out pretty well. So let's wait for those pullback confirmations, good deals, direction. 10 more minutes. All right. Lock Nguyen. I like that. Yep, yep. Damn, this is like, let me answer some questions. Let's just be, I guess, a little bit more productive with this. But is there any open-ended questions you guys wanted to ask me? So, Ricky, oh, here it goes. It's pushing up to 148. Oh my gosh. Pushed up to 14881 right now. You see that? The chill stream is cool. Okay, so no questions. Rick, is the strategy to dip by the report? I mean, in a sense, but there's like much more that goes into it. But if the opportunity cost is worth it, and I would like you guys to dip as it's been trending up right now. So if it dips, its overall direction is still in the day's favor. So I would like that, because if like DGAS dips, well, that thing's selling off. So it's eventually bound to continue to sell off. So. Have you ever sworn on camera? Of course, yeah. I mean, yeah. What does flattens mean in TOS? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean like when the pattern flattens out? It's just another word for like flat lines as in consolidates. Recap, you cracked me up. Do you use OCO brackets? Yeah, from time to time. No. Would I buy DGAS and hold? No. It's not even like the peak of natural gas season. And DGAS overall, like, to put into perspective, does this look like something, even like on the 180-day analysis, does this look like something that you want to hold? No, not me, right? Or the 1 year, the 3 year. No, right? Okay. It just wouldn't make sense to me. Here we go. It's natural gas / NG is the future that I use to understand the direction of UGAS and DGAS. It's what I use. It doesn't mean that that's the only like resource or factor you can use. There's so many things out there. You just have to search for it. Feel free to call your brokerage, ask for different options, what they'd suggest, and stuff like that. See what works best for you. Simon, my Robinhood account caught the BDT rule and I only made 2 day trades. That's weird. You can dispute it. I'm sure you can call TD Ameritrade. Robinhood. Daniel, thank you. I appreciate it. What's going on, man? I hope you're having a great day. What's the funniest question you answered? I don't know. I don't know. I don't answer too many like crazy funny questions. They're usually more personal or more based on investing. I don't feel like I'm someone too interesting to ask like funny questions to and stuff like that. So, are you still in UGAS or nope? I'm not in any position as of right now. Sold everything. Ricky, what is your ultimate career goal? What are you working towards in the long run? We have like just different projects in mind of what we want to do. So just working more in like the software side, but yeah, that's about it. No. What would you say that you struggle today? What? I didn't get that question. So are you asking like what are parts of my life that I struggle in today? I don't know what that question was. Ricky, is there a reason that why you don't use Robinhood? It's just not as advanced as TD Ameritrade. Boom, boom, boom. There it goes. Popping right back up. There it goes. Would you consider writing a book that would be complement to Learn Plan Profit? Probably not. No, I'm not. I mean, I never read a book when it comes down to investing, so it would really have to be something like different. So, sorry, Ricky, ASU Devils not that good. Yeah, no, I've never been to a college game or anything like that, so I don't know too much about I thought the football team was good. I don't know anything about the game though. Yeah, is it still considered a day trade when you sell parts of your position? Yeah, if you buy something and even just sell a little part of it, 100% still a day trade. Even if you buy 1,000 shares, you buy 1,000 shares and then you sell 1 share, that's a day trade. You might as well sell all 1,000, right? Ooh, 159. 149.59. Nice. So I pretty much sold at the bottom. Nice. All right, 2 minutes. Ricky's favorite breakfast is Chipotle. What's going on? I think that's Justin, right? Are you gonna buy UGAS? I don't know. Whatever. So we got. Why does this thing always freeze? Work. All right. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. It's in favor of you guys. Yeah. Wow, that thing pulled back quick. What the heck? Which way you going? That was weird. Is it gonna sell off now or what? Well, that's no fun. How many of you guys locked in profits? That was the big spike, I guess. Well, natural gas is already so overbought that, like, yeah, I don't know what that was, but okay. Round two. Where's my spike to buy the dip? That's how I'm feeling. What's this distance? Again, the slingshot effect, right? So Okay. Um, so what has DGAS been doing, right? It's been selling off. It's been getting rejected by this EMA line. Regardless if the natural gas report was a huge catalyst or not, it drove the price down, right? It pushed it a little bit further than what it normally does. It becomes oversold and then becomes somewhat not of a good deal, but especially with the descending pattern, the risk is definitely still there. So I saw that again. If you saw like when I planned on selling was right around a little bit before the EMA line. So all I was trying to do was buy the dip and then scalp it as it was a descending pattern. It's extremely risky because of the possibility for it to not hit the EMA line and then continue to sell off. But ultimately, I found the risk to be somewhat worth it. So I recovered about $300 from that trade. Again, it's still a descending pattern, so I could still see this thing continue to sell off. We can wait for a little bit more confirmation that it's going to sell off and not recover, and then we can wait out for that. But ultimately, it's the EMA line. Again, I try to focus on understanding the direction and what indicators were acting as like variable factors, right? The EMA line acted as a resistance. It was rejecting this nonstop. And sometimes, yes, it would push above it. But ultimately, I wanted to be conservative. And that's why I decided to sell at the 52.70 as I found that to be, a price point on where it hit, a price point where it got rejected at. And it's still below the EMA line. And it's a conservative exit, in my opinion. I focused on just buying the dip because of that catalyst, regardless if I thought it was big or not, or regardless if you thought it was big or not. It allowed me to take advantage of the opportunity where it sold off aggressively, and it hasn't really done that. It was steadily selling off, so the margins weren't that huge. When there's a catalyst and it drives the price down, but then it recovers, then that's something that I think that can act as a overall freaking crap positive catalyst for it. So. Yeah, I missed it. Yikes. Check this out. Look at this. The MACD is descending. It's still above the EMA line, so that's the only factor that's like going pro natural gas. But other than that, overbought. No, it's been staying true to the EMA line. I'm not going to risk it. All right. And there it goes. I'm freaking done. Okay. Down 290. Yeah. Are we making higher highs? Or are we still continuing that downtrend? Downtrend. Again, look at the previous resistance right here, which might act as a new support as it's been doing. Old resistance, new support, old resistance, new possible support. Just because it's done that before doesn't mean that it has to, especially if the demand is no longer there. But again, it's just been doing this like upward staircase pattern, but we'll see how it goes. Wow, Diaz really picked up. Nice. Resistance on the EMA line. 150. $20,000. Here we go. The MACD is a little bit more on the overbought side, showing signs of a descending pattern, making lower lows, making lower highs. Not making lower lows, I apologize, making lower highs. So kind of like this bear flag pattern, right? Perfect. Oh my God. So I'm selling 50% of my position at still a little bit of profit, but that's not the purpose of it. Is I thought I was getting in when the overall reversal was happening, and I don't care if it broke above the EMA line or if it eventually then starts showing signs of an uptrend. Can you guys let me know why you think I'm okay with selling my position where like why I want to sell 50% of my position? What would be the reason behind that? So, okay, it's showing signs of a potential reversal. Why not just wait for it? What's the reason you think behind that? So manage risk, but like how? Like how is selling 50% of my position? Like what would be my plan? I sell 50% of my position and what? Can't tell the direction. That's the biggest thing. Is like the dollar value that I have invested right now is 200 shares. 200 shares of 148 is a little bit under $30,000. I consider that to be my 100% position, and that's when something is 100% showing signs of an uptrend. So I made the mistake of getting in a little bit too early when I still can't really identify which way it's going to be heading. Right. So I saw that it broke above like the 1489 and stuff like that, and then that's great and all, but again it's the bigger picture that I think like that really matters, right? And let me just sell this real quick. And all right, so again it's showing signs of an uptrend. Great. I want to be confident. That's my biggest thing. We've been talking about confidence so much. So confidence, the reassurance that I'm invested in something that's actively trending up. I'm green like on my open position right now, but that's besides the point. Like one of the worst feelings again is like not knowing what it is that you're investing in or not understanding the direction that it's going to be headed. And it's kind of that's more of like gambling. If you have certain factors and reasons on why you're trading something, then it makes sense on why the investment and the risk might be worth it. But ultimately, if you struggle to identify the direction, if you don't feel comfortable with what it is that you're doing, then why even do it, regardless of the money, right? 100%. I think Apple Juice said it great. Overload your risk. It's great. Like I don't even care if this thing was popping up to like 150, and then I was up, let's say $1,000 on the position. If I don't feel comfortable with the direction that it's headed, and I don't really see the direction, nor do I understand which way it's going to be heading, then guess what? I don't have to take the position, or I can close it out because I want to get back in when it identifies what's going to be trending up and what's going to be trending down. I mean, you guys all called it out. It's not very difficult to see. There's a lot of consolidation that's happening right now and on DGAS, and it means that it might try to pop up, something like we saw with DWT, right? So it was selling off, great, it was a downward pattern, and then guess what? It begins to consolidate. Now it's trying to guess, right? We're seeing a resistance right around here right now, and we're seeing a support. So we've talked about the 3 stages of a reversal of when something, sells off, right? And then it consolidates and possibly uptrend, or possibly gets rejected, like we don't know. But that's why it's so important to if you don't know, then you manage your risk. And if you just want to get some skin in the game, then all power to you. But understand then that there's a risk in that as well. Do you not trust a stop loss? Yeah, you can treat it that way. And 100%, I mean, I can go in with 100% of my position, but I'm not going to feel comfortable. Yeah, my risk will be managed, but the direction, the understanding is still not there. So I'm at 14836 here. DGAS is trying to trend up. Let's do this. I don't normally take positions on both sides, but then I can cut losses on the one that ends up not going according to plan, right? Go. So how much am I down on the day? 338. My position size is much smaller on DGAS. Well, not much smaller, but like a decent amount smaller. So here we go. Sell off, but again, let's see if it makes lower lows. The direction is still not in favor of DGAS. That's something that I want to make sure that we understand. It's still not in DGAS's favor. Like, it's popping up and that's great, but it's not making higher highs. There is no confirmation of an uptrend. Yeah, the report was in favor of, it was a really weak report, Mando. The report was in favor of UGAS, but it like caused this sell-off. So look, this was the sell-off, and then the report came out at 8:30, and then it like sold off, and then it pulled right back up, and then it sold off again, and then pulled up, and then sold off, and then pulled up, and then it consolidated. So again, it was like indifferent. Do you actually read the reports? No, I've said that before. I don't read any of the reports. Okay, I like that. Yep. Thank you for that. So MACD on you guys. Yep. There we go. All right. We're good on that. And then, well, here we go. All right. Limit orders are based on your set price. So if no one is selling it at that price, then it won't get filled. Congrats on the 2.27%. Why sell it before it showed sign of a resistance at 150? Because, well, that exact reason. It showed signs of resistance at 150, so I'd rather just lock in profits. And if it breaks above it, I could get back in with the understanding that I'm already like reassured that I guarantee those gains. Broke above 150. Natural gas is kind of peaking out though. So check this out. It can continue to uptrend, but it's kind of peaking out. You see that? Oh my goodness. Yep. Mouse hacked by Russians. No, it wasn't my mouse, it was my keyboard. Big money on SQQQ today. Super happy to hear that. Wow, absolutely amazing. Great job scalping this. Yeah, huge percentage. Congrats. I'm sorry that this live stream, I'll close out the live stream just because I know, yeah, I mean, this live stream is super long and I don't know if it's everything you guys want to see, but I mean, this is all it is, right? So we traded live pre-market during hours. You guys saw when I was down nearly 1,000. And as of right now, I'm down 186. Still not good, right? But getting better, so. Okay, as long as you guys are enjoying it, then that's what matters. As of right now, natural gas is still showing signs of a support on this EMA line. So that's why you saw me set my alert. I want this thing to sell off, and then if the overall support is right there, sweet. Okay, well, I missed it, but I have hotkeys set up, so it allows me to, I have the video in the course, bud, so if you want to check that out. But yeah, I play push command like buy or command S or command B, depending on if I want to buy or sell. And yeah, you set up your hotkeys over here. Setup, you can do application settings, and then you go to like hotkeys, and you can set them up right here for the active trader. You could enable it and then go from there. Yikes. Looks like just degas is not my thing today. Right? Yeah, it looks like it's just not my thing. I've noticed that. Degas is always the one that I struggle with the most. I struggle with them both. Oh. Yeah, I agree, Gabriel. So do you notice that sometimes with many of these ETFs, the RSIs end up not being as like useful than other tickers? Yeah. So you're saying like they're not. It's not as like it's not such a relevant indicator, right? I do agree that. I mean, the premise of it still stands, right? With when it's a good deal or overbought. So we could still use it with that, but usually when a stock is overbought, like I don't know. There's just much more factors I think that play a role when it comes down to like these ETFs. That it's based off of the commodity that it's based off of. So natural gas, and if natural gas is extremely bullish, regardless of how overbought it is, then it's the season for natural gas and it will excel, right? Like a stock, not normally, right? Because there's not like I don't know. There's not really seasons when let's say I mean there's seasons when like Apple does better, right? But like there's not seasons where Apple prices go up and overall consumption, the volatility is that much good, other than like Black Friday. But there's set expectations for that already. So I hope that made sense. But yeah, I do agree that it's not as relative. It's a little though. I mean, I definitely do think of ETFs a little bit differently than obviously when I trade stocks. It just because it has a lot to do with whatever commodity that it's based off of. You know, that plays a huge role. Sweet, I appreciate that, Leo. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mohammed. Yeah, I thank Gabriel. Thank you. Let's make this live trading a normal thing. I trade live every day. I'm super tired, man. Oh, there it goes. Broke below its support. All right. Well, I'm gonna close out the live trading session right now, and I will keep you guys up to date with my position. I'm just gonna like sit back and trade off of my laptop and keep you guys up to date with like trade ideas. But I just really I think need to like I'm just gonna set my alerts and like close my eyes for a little bit because I'm starting to not feel good again. So um, yeah, we'll keep it at that. Natural gas just broke above. Sweet. Yeah, so natural gas is definitely bullish on the day. So I made back a majority of my money trading natural gas, if I'm not mistaken. Or I don't know which one I was like down on, but yeah. So yeah, we'll have to follow up, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So I really do appreciate your guys' time, and for you guys to have spent so much time with me all together. So it was 2.5 hours, pretty solid. Actually, it's probably a little bit more, right? Because yeah, but yeah, thank you guys again so much for your time. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.